guys, this is Scott Gerhardt. I play Magic. Occasionally I play Magic well. And hopefully today I can help you guys play Magic well. Modern Masters is a wonderful, wonderful set, especially if you are a limited player, such as myself. It basically was designed to do two things. Number one, reprint modern cards that have often gone up in price or to help smooth the economy. And number two, to have a really dynamic limited format. We bought a box. So we're going to be doing 4 of these. This is seminar number 1. So you guys can kind of get an idea as to how I build my sealed decks. If you're going to GP Vegas, this is probably going to be really good prep for you. Last year I was in the sealed deck portion. I was 8-0 before I lost a 3-gamer in round 9. So I know a little bit about building these. So at the same point, I really would like to pop something really cool and expensive, like green, 2 casting cost. Okay. And by the way, WotC, what the hell? Seriously, man. These packages, these little, I don't know what they were thinking. I could just go in here and pull cards out, whatever. Rip the boosters open. Here we go. I'm going to try to annotate as much as possible as to what we're getting, because I know you guys probably can't see it perfectly. I can already see our foil is not money. Tokens. I like tokens. Okay, so the Gorehorn Minotaurs, I got to remember to put them up here a little bit. We have as our foil Motkid Rioters, Burst Lightning, Bloodthrone Vampire, Telling Time, Moonlit Strider, Vampire Lacerator, Viashino Slaughtermaster, Vines of Vastwood, a Gust Skimmer, a Mere Enforcer. I should probably just stack these because they're all going to get stacked when it's all said and done anyway. Deathmark, Rootkin Ally, Necrogenesis. Whoa, you guys really can't see those, can you? Hot Light. Alright, there we go. It's still hot, but we'll deal with it. And a Profane Command will be our rare here. Number 2. I'll try to get through this a little bit quicker. Again, if anyone has to go in the middle of this, it's going to be up on YouTube, unless you're actually seeing this on YouTube right now, and then you know it's on YouTube. Steady Progress for our foil. More tokens. Now, admittedly, I'm having to read some of these cards. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. So I'm kind of figuring it out with you guys, but I tend to do pretty well in these formats. Blinding Soul Eater, Arrest, Court Homunculus, Dusk Hunter Bat, Ether Snipe, Sky Hunter Skirmisher, Inner Flame Igniter, Plummet, Wayfarer's Bauble, always love those, Signing Blood, hi Scott, Core Duelist, Shrewd Hatchling, Spectral Procession, and a Mystic Snake. Do like a good Mystic Snake. Hate this packaging. Foil. We have a foil Overwhelm. Glint Hawk Idol, Tribal Flames, Mighty Leap, Grim Affliction, Repeal, Concave Conclave Phalanx, Blades of the Velis Veil, Thrive, Rapid Flames, Rune Servitor, Skarn Firebird. Wasn't this a rare last time? Pretty sure it was a rare last time. Tezzeret's Gamble, Muldrifter, Surikar Spellblade is our rare. What? Oh yeah, that thing. Sometimes I've seen cards and I feel like I've seen what they do, but I don't remember their names. Thrive is our foil. Nest Invader, Copper Carapace, Ghostly Changeling, Thoughtcast, Sunspear, Shikari, Vampire Lacerator, Akavu Primarch, Viashino Slaughtermaster, Cathodian, Gutshot, a Boros Garrison, Oblivion Ring, Vengeful Rebirth, and a Midnight Banshee. Random tokens. Foil is a Blades of Velis Vel. Sunlance. Scion of the Wild. Vigian Graftmage. Otherworldly Journey. It's a nice card. Grim Affliction. Telling Time. Plummet. Soulbright Flamekin. That's always fun. Commune with Nature. Do we really need to reprint Commune with Nature at this point? Oh wait, Commune with... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Sphere of the Suns. Tajnar Swordsmith. Ashamor Auger. Air Servant. Wilt Leaf Liege. I have a really good feeling that we may be... in some form of white/green, just from some of the things I've seen. Okay, last pack. Foil is Sundering Vitae. Nest Invader, Burst Lightning, Raise the Alarm, Scuttling Death, Repeal, Skyhunter Skirmisher, Aquastrand Spider, Inner Flame Igniter, Evolving Wilds, Frogmite, Dimir Aqueduct, Restless Apparition, Spite Bellows, and Surgical Extraction. Bleh. I mean, it's a good constructed card. Okay. So, oftentimes when you have your pool, you'll already have your pool. Like, say at the GP, you're going to have your pool already registered and all together and everything. So we just kind of, this was just kind of a process. So, just to show you guys kind of what I will do. And now we're going to kind of assume this is like the pool that I've gotten. So I'm just going to go through here and basically pull anything that I think is highly playable, and then just kind of set them down. This guy's okay. Sorry, I got to remember the camera's up there. This guy's okay. Equipment cost. What did we get for equipment? Did we get equipment? What do we have for equipment? That's probably a good thing to note. We have 1 Copper Carapace. Yeah, no. Otherworldly Journeys, absolutely. Sunlance is absolutely. Oblivion Ring is absolutely. Probably not. Conclave Phalanx I really like. Mighty Leap is a great trick. Core Duelist. Probably not. Probably not on that. Homunculus, good chance if we end up playing artifacts. No, maybe not. Arrest and Moonlit Strider. Moonlit Strider is not bad, especially if we have other spirits. So I'll just kind of put those aside like that. In blue, I already know we have 2 repeals. So that doesn't suck. That card's great. Love me some Air Servant. Love me some double Telling Time. Vigian Graft Mage is a maybe. I don't know. It depends. Thoughtcast is. I mean, if we end up playing enough artifacts, then Thoughtcast absolutely. Yes. I mean, it's kind of hard to get him through, but if you're able to get through the Spellblade, then awesome. Muldrifters, yes. Tezzard's Gamble more than likely is a play. Does depend on little things like +1/+1 counters. Like if we play Graft Mage, it gets better. Ether Snipe is great. And Steady Progress is kind of the same way. It's cantrippy if nothing else. So the blue is actually pretty solid. It's actually quite solid. Surgical Extraction is just nothing. I mean, maybe as a sideboard guard for game 2. Like if they played something nasty, but it's garbage game 1. Not that happy. Grim Affliction is definitely nice because of the proliferate. Midnight Banshee, very good. It's triple black, so it's you gotta be committed. I'm not a big fan of Vampire Lacerator unless you're going to go with a very aggressive strategy, which is possible, but from what I've seen, probably not likely. Bloodthrone Vampire, not overly excited about. Ghostly Changeling's great. I love the Changelings in general. Another Grim Affliction. Sign in Blood. Nothing wrong with that card. Deathmark's definitely a sideboard card. Dusk Hunter Bat. Again, if we're like really aggressive, he'll be good, but I'm not seeing that strategy. Profane Command. I gotta read everything this does. Target player loses X life. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Target creature gets neg X until end of turn. Return or up to X target creatures gain fear until end of turn. Well, I mean, if we're playing black, we're going to play Profane Command. That's kind of easy. Let's run through the red here. Spite Bellows. Yes, please. That's burn with legs. Inner Flame Igniter. Now, be careful on this guy. Spite Bellows. Because it says when Spite Bellows leaves the battlefield, it deals 6 damage to target creature. That's a must effect. And if your opponent doesn't have any creatures, and you do, you're hitting your own dude. Inner Flame Igniter. I mean, he's okay. I like Burst Lightning. Soulbright Flamekin. I mean, we need something combo-y with him. I don't think there's a lot in this format. I like the idea of 2 creatures getting +2/+0 until end of turn. The creature type thing may or may not be useful. Gut shot is like 1 damage, probably not. Viashino Slaughtermaster. This guy might be good if we end up playing the Necrogenesis. So let's kind of keep that around. Skarn Firebird is silly. Like, yes, God, I don't even understand why they printed that card at uncommon. I don't know. It's really good. Even at a 3/3, it's expensive, but if you can get it down for as a 6/6, Rapid Flames. With an aggressive strategy, this would be really good. Another Blades, Tribal Flames, probably, but actually, I didn't see a lot of things to go get other lands, so this may just be like 2 or 3 damage, but it's probably okay at that. It doesn't have to be 5 to be amazing. Another Igniter, another Slaughtermaster, another Burst Lightning, Gorehorn Minotaurs. Sure, if you've smacked them, they're great as a 5/5. I mean, the red's interesting. Thus far, I'm most impressed with the blue. Aquastrand Spider. That guy's... I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2 that graphs, and yeah. Sure. That's Nest Invader makes Eldrazi spawn token, so it makes an extra guy. Sundering Vitae is not a starter. I'm not a big Commune with Nature fan. Depends on what we end up with, maybe. Plummet's not going to put me there. Scion might. Scion's really good. Kavu Primarch I love. He's solid mid and he's solid late. There's another Nest Invader, which again plays well with the Scion. Thrive is another one of those. If you got a bunch of stuff. Overwhelm, yes. Rootkin Ally, yeah, sure. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen that card. I forgot how ridiculous it is. 1 green, hexproof. You kick it, it gets +4/+4 as well. What? Really good. Motkid Rioters, probably not right for this deck. So I'm kind of liking the green. So green and blue are looking pretty good so far. So let's kind of move some stuff up over here. It's kind of weird. I'm having to stretch out a little bit, so you have to pardon me. Oh, okay. Well, green and blue, Mystic Snake. You play Mystic Snake because he's awesome. Shrewd Hatchling. Shrewd Hatchling's fine. I mean, he starts small, but he can get bigger. I don't hate him. Ashamore Gouger, if you're on the aggressive strategy, he's great. Restless Apparition is... the card's great. Wiltleaf Liege is really good, especially with like Spectral Procession. Doesn't not bad at all there. Necrogenesis is a reasonably solid card. Be able to purge things from graveyards and make dudes. So if we're going into green and black. Eventual Rebirth, a little expensive, but I think it's fine. It brings things back and then kills other things. So looking through here, I seem to think that we may have a reasonable counter theme, especially within the blue and the green. Because there's Thrive, Aquastrand Spider, even Spellblade, kind of. And then we've got we have the Graft Mage up here. These are interesting. So I don't know if we'll necessarily go this route. Let's see what we have over here as well. You've got Skirmisher. This might as well be a blue card, because you're probably not happy playing it if you're not playing blue. Copper Carapace. Copper Carapace is fine. If you want to turn things sideways. If we have enough artifacts, Frogmite's fine, though I don't think we probably will. Sphere of the Suns. Yes, please. Cathodian. I do like 3/3s for 3. Rune Servitor. I don't know. There's something about my opponent drawing cards I just don't like. It might be okay. Glinthawk Idol. I mean, I guess he's fine in the he can be a creature when you need him and he's not otherwise. Wayfarer's Bauble. Blinding Soul Eater. It's great. Mere Enforcer, probably not. Depends on the number of actual artifacts we're going to play. And normally my thought process will run a lot faster this, but I'm trying to vocalize everything. So I'm basically what I'm trying to do is figure out exactly what are our resources here. Blue black and red white for the lands, plus an Evolving Wilds. Let's come back and look on the white again. The things I like about the white, Otherworldly Journey is very good. I like Arrest. I like Oblivion Ring. I like Sunlance a lot. If we're making dudes for like the Convoke theme, Raise the Alarm's great. Concave Phalanx. These are iffy. Mighty Leap's probably good. Moonlit Strider's solid, but I don't think we've got too many spirits to bring back. And if we don't have spirits to bring back, I'm not thrilled with him. So let's look at well, I mean, we have the Wiltleaf Liege. Makes me really want to take a hard look at just like white-green. Even leaving the blue out, possibly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 15. Oh, we would definitely play Spectral Procession. We would definitely play Restless Apparition. And nothing here that could get played if we just went white-green. Even though I don't love playing these two without black as well, because they're harder to cast. Or not Procession. Procession's white all the way across. Apparition's the one that's a little iffy. Soul Eater, definitely. We do have a Bauble. We have the Idol. Sphere. Well, on the counter... Well, that's the thing, is now are we going counters? Maybe not. Aquasand Spider. Pardon my inability to talk here tonight. The Spider's fine. He would definitely be looking at making a cut. So would him. The Thrive is maybe not. Thrive is okay. if we're going with a proliferate theme, Thrive becomes great. Okay, so this is like 21. You'd play the bauble if nothing else, just to be able to search it. So I'm going to kind of keep this over here to the side as thinking about white-green. I want to look at a couple other things here. Like we were discussing the black in the other one. I'm not overly impressed with the black. Matter of fact, it's not real aggressive. Grim Affliction is probably the only black card I'd be seriously interested in, which I would be if we go the proliferate route again. Proliferate. So here, now we're kind of, this is black-blue. But it wouldn't just be black-blue, this is, we would play the black-blue-green. So, on this type deck, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then, and I apologize if this is hard to see for some people. It is. It's funny. I'm noticing so many options. Yes, there are a lot of options. Like this set is supposed to challenge you because there are a lot of good routes that you can go. Obviously, we'd play the bauble in this. I don't think we could get the Wotleaf Legion. I wouldn't feel comfortable playing it. I mean, Nest Invader's okay, but are we really? We're not really ramping into much. You know, the more I look at this, the more I don't like it. I don't really like going the proliferate theme. I feel like this would just be weak overall. So let's kind of just let's kind of back that up a little bit here. So I'm just going to get rid of black, period. I just don't see us playing the black. The red is, I mean, Scar and Firebird's good, but requires a very heavy commitment into red. Burst Lightning. I mean, some of these cards are really good. The problem is I just don't think there's enough of them. There's nothing here that I just feel like, oh my god, I have to splash for this because this card is so good. I mean, maybe Burst Lightning. Maybe. I mean, we have a Boros Garrison. We have a Sphere of the Suns. And we have a Wayfarer's Bauble. So, Burst Lightnings are a possibility. As a splash, though, I guess we have the Evolving Wilds, too. They might actually be a solid finisher in, like, a white-green type thing. I suppose if you're going to go that route, you probably would play a Tribal Flames as well. So that's maybe what I would consider going out of the red. So I love some of the blue we have. And I feel like it's silly to maybe not be playing it. But I don't know. When I saw Wiltleaf Liege and some of the stuff that's there, I really started to think that this is something you can just build around. Just the ability for all your guys to be getting more. I mean, Wiltleaf Liege, they're 2/2s, not 1/1s. They're 2/2s, not 1/1s. Probably. So let's go back to looking at the white green again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And see, in here, it's just kind of get some dudes out and then just try to overwhelm. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Probably would not play Sphere of the Sun. Wayfarer's Bauble, absolutely. The card's just so freaking good. Sorry, I'm trying to continuously talk, but sometimes it's difficult when you're looking at various things. Now, though, I'm just not, I mean, 3 mana for a 1/1. Yes, flying double strike, but it's not that impressive. You need something to make it bigger. Obviously, the Wiltleaf Liege can, but you can't rely on that so much. We have 1 equipment. Not going to play the Frogmite. Now, there is Vengeful Rebirth as well if we wanted to splash in red. That's 1 more card. It wouldn't be bad. The rest of this is just not going to make it. So we've kind of boiled this down to here. Like, all of this is not. Yeah, all of that is not making the main deck. So I have to remember that you guys are kind of seeing it backwards. So we're going to pull. I'm going to bunch up all this stuff. Those might. I'm just kind of set those like over there. So now basically what I'm trying to do is figure out, do I want to just go straight here, or do I want to put in any of this blue, or do I want to put in any of this red? To play the blue or the red, actually, I think I threw something over here that shouldn't be here. Yeah. Where'd it go? Oh no! Oh my God! It's sitting right here. The sphere. We definitely want that if we're going to go into either blue or red. I mean, Telling Time's great. Fuck has great. Snipes, great. Love Mole Drifter. Really love Mole Drifter. But it's not worth playing blue for.
Scott, put it on the top of your desk.
Thank you. I have somebody actually watching my camera telling me when I'm doing stuff stupid. Tezzert's Gambit is like, it's a blue card, but doesn't have to be. Especially with possible proliferation here. Though the truth is there's not a lot to proliferate here in this build, like at all. Maybe with the journey. See, you guys, I gotta. This is weird for me. So normally the cards I'm looking to play with, have right in front of me. So let me kind of here. I'm starting to settle in on white-green being maybe the right way to go. I'm not really thinking about Primarch when I'm thinking about proliferation at all. I mean, there's the spider. Journey. That's really it. I mean, Gambit's a fine card, but we don't have much to proliferate with it. So we're just going to kind of throw it over there if we're not going to play blue. This may just be a Kiss deck. Keep it simple, stupid. For those that didn't know what Kiss is. This just may be a white-green, just beater deck. Lots of little guys. Try to make them bigger. Convoke stuff out. Nail them with an overwhelm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wouldn't need the sphere here. This guy slightly concerns me.
Which guy?
The Restless Apparition here. Because he is white and black. But more specifically, I have to look at this guy as triple white. So 3 white for a 2/2. 3 white, it gets +3/+2 to end of turn persist. Realistically, that guy's probably not going to hit before turn 5. So am I okay with that? Does play well with the Moonlit Strider. But I don't know if I am okay with that. Well, maybe. I mean, there is Bauble. This is a lot of just kind of what you have to start thinking is like, what am I going to be able to play and not play here? Let me go back through here again, kind of look at maybe some of the other white-green options.
Hey Scott, do you want to take some questions?
Do I want to take some questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
I have 2 questions here.
Okay.
Do you find that your early game is super important in this format?
I do actually. I think your early game is going to be reasonably important.
Question.
What?
Repeat the question.
Oh. The question is do I think early game is going to be very important in this format? I do, actually. Like I was trying to, I was telling Crash earlier, like when you rate cards, like for example, LSV does a 1 to 5 rating on cards. I feel like because of the general power level of this set, something that is, say, a 3 in another set is going to be like a 2.5 in this. The power level overall is just going to be higher. And that's all the way around the board. There are going to be some really good rush strategies. And if you're not prepared for them, you'll die to them. And they will exist even in sealed. I don't think you have to put all your eggs in that basket. But yeah, I do think it's important. You can't just sit there and be like, I'm going to set up for 4 turns. Because you might be at 6 by the time you're done setting up.
And then another commenter had noted that he saw Tezzeret's Gambit as an auto-include in any deck. Say the question.
Yeah, whether or not Tezzeret's Gamble is an auto-include in every deck. Here's the thing. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Yes, it can be played in any deck. For sure, but is it an auto-include? No, I think more than anything, it's looking at the proliferate to see if the proliferate is going to be useful to you. Though, looking at the Restless Apparition and being concerned there, Tezzeret's Gambit might actually make for a good hole filler there. So here you go. So this is pretty much, I think, what our deck is.
Tell us the cards.
Well, I'm gonna lay them out and then tell you guys. Journey. I'm just trying to get a more set here, so it's a little easier to see. I like the white because the white's got a lot of ways of just controlling it early with stuff like Sunlance and Arrest and Oblivion Ring. Concave Phalanx is also an amazing way of hurting rush strategies. The Carapace is... I love the Carapace just because the +2/+2 can't block, who cares? Usually you're putting on something you want to attack with anyway. The Mighty Leap's a trick. Cathodian's just solid, period. 3/3 for 3. I think this is what I'd be looking at probably. It's funny enough. Well, I say it's not as creature heavy as I'd like, but there is Raise the Alarm and Spectral Procession as well, which...
Scoot your top stuff down a little.
Scoot my... Oh, sorry.
There you go.
And then you've got the Idol as well, which is a creature. I think this can get through quickly. Do I love this sealed pool? No, I don't love this sealed pool. If I got this in Vegas, I wouldn't be overly thrilled.
How do you feel about Overwhelm?
I don't like Overwhelm. I don't like the card. But I think in this deck it's kind of required. Like it's a win condition in a deck like this, either by wrecking their board or pushing enough through. We have enough ways of making little donks, a double nest invader, Raise the Alarm, Spectral Procession. There's enough ways of making little donks that it's we can hurt them with it. I don't like the card though. Overall, I don't think it's an auto-include in most green decks. I think if you're generally playing with larger things, you won't want Overwhelm. There's a comment I've noticed that somebody said about that doesn't give trample. And yeah, that's the big problem with it. It's not overrun. Unfortunately, I wish it was. Rather play Thriver than Phalanx. I'm trying to think. You said Thriver, and I'm not sure which one. What are we referring to?
How many lands do you run?
This is a 17 land deck. Easy 17 lands. Oh, Thrive. Thrive. I'm looking for like Thrive something else. The Thrive cards. Gotcha. No. Thrive's okay. It's fine. Maybe if we're playing the Gambit, I might consider it. But gaining life sometimes does win you the game. That's the thing. Yeah, if you've got the Copper Carapace and that guy down, they're fine. I don't love them. I'd probably play them before I play the Thrives. Of course, the Thrives work well with them as well.
So is that your deck?
No, you know what? I think some people in there might actually have a good point. As much as I do like Cathodian in general, the Skirmisher might make more sense here. So if we ended up playing both of those, I still am not playing the Thrives. Maybe the Glint Hawk Idol is very reasonable. But it might not be quite what we're looking to do here. I might pull it for the Skirmisher. Certainly, these play nicer with Glint, or the Wiltleaf Liege. See, you're saying Cathodian is a must, and I love Cathodian. I think Cathodian is silly good, but I don't know what you pull. I don't think you can pull Phalanx in this environment, and that's the thing. This environment can be very fast, and this might be the card that saves your ass. You gaining 4 or 5 life at the right time might be the difference between winning and losing. I mean, if I'm going to play Cathodian, I'm probably going to play it over the Gamble or the Gambit. Probably going to pull the Gambit and play Cathodian. $223 and then 17 lands.
Is that a pool you'd rather open or be passed?
Oh no, I would like to open this pool and give it to somebody else. I do not like this pool. I mean, I feel like I could make day 2 with really anything. Do I need the bauble? No, but it accelerates you in. It thins. It's ramp. I feel like bauble is an auto include in every single deck. Every single deck. I mean, it's ramp. It doesn't just put it in your hand. It puts it on the board. I mean, land or turn 1 bauble, turn 2 sack the bauble, and now on turn 3 we're sitting on 4 mana. I mean, you could, whatever, Liege, Primarch, whatever. It accelerates you and it thins you of land. One and 2 drops, Spider, couple of Nest Invaders. Raise the Alarm is basically a 2-drop. So, I think this is about done. Don't love it. I'm hoping that the next one that we do is going to be a little bit better than this. But I'm not even going to add the lands. I mean, 7, whatever, probably like 9. Probably 9 plains, 8 forests, something like that. So we'll have this up on YouTube as well. I'm still reading more comments about tossing the bauble. Guys, Wayfarer's Bauble is an auto-include in every single freaking deck. If you have a Wayfarer's Bauble, you play it. I'm just telling you, like, you're almost never going to be sad to see it unless it's, like, really late game. But even then, you're essentially getting rid of 2 cards from your library, the Bauble plus the land. I agree, it's much better in a multicolored deck, but, like, we don't have any other 1-drops. The Bauble's not that expensive. It thins you out. Why would I? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Sorry. The Garrison's not actually a play. And I don't think I would play Evolving Wilds, though. Because it's a 2-color deck. Sorry, I had that still over there, and I didn't mean to have that over there. Every land would be basic in this. Yeah, because I don't think I'd want to slow myself down with Evolving Wilds. So, okay. That is it, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and, if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be about the last thing that you hear. Thanks for watching. There'll be another one soon. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. We put out awesome new content all the time. So the most important thing you can do is click here to subscribe. If you love gaming and just want to see all the newest videos we have out, go ahead and click here. If all you really care about is just this game, click up here to see everything we've done for it. And if there's another specific game you're looking for, we have a few listed here that you can click on. But make sure you check out our homepage because we're adding new videos and new games all the time. This is Scott Gerhardt for the Gamers Dome. Keep playing, everyone.